That right there is my excited Blue Bay Shepherd Kurgan. And that is a raw meal for a 120-pound dog, one of 2 raw meals. It consists of 3 chicken leg quarters, some chicken hearts and gizzards, and some spinach. And this is a mukbang video. Enjoy. Feed my dogs a raw dog food diet. There are 3 main raw diets out there. There's the B.A.R.F diet, which is an acronym for biologically appropriate raw foods. There's the prey model diet, and also the RMB diet, which stands for raw meaty bones. I feed my dogs the B.A.R.F diet. The B.A.R.F diet was created by veterinarian Dr. Ian Billinghurst. He wrote some good books on the subject. Give your dog a bone and grow your pups with bones. I'll provide links to them down in the video description below, along with several other helpful links. This is the way dogs are biologically designed to eat. You don't have to worry about things like raw food bacteria with dogs. 18% of dogs carry salmonella as a natural part of their gut flora. Dogs have stronger digestive juices and a shorter G-tract than humans, and are biologically designed to deal with raw food bacteria. Kurgan is a Blue Bay Shepherd. He comes from Southern Breeze Kennel in Florida. His parents are Frost and Ryder. Feeding your dogs raw poultry bones is totally safe. As long as the bones are raw, they don't present any kind of hazard to dogs. It's cooked bones that are extremely dangerous. Cooked bones can cause bowel obstructions and perforate the bowel. Cooking the bone changes the consistency of the bone and makes it undigestible to the dog. For those who may ask, I feed my dogs generally twice a day. This is one of 2 meals he'll get today. People will often ask about how much does it cost to feed your dogs raw. I'll provide a link to a video that I created just regarding that question in the video description below. But generally, to feed your dog raw, you can do it for about the same or a little bit cheaper than an expensive bag of kibble. And it's much healthier. There's a good documentary on Netflix regarding commercial pet food called Pet Fooled that I recommend, if this topic interests you, you check out. I typically feed my dogs a ratio of 70% bone, 70% meat, 10% bone, 10% organ, and 10% fruit and veggies. Again, that's what I feed. Other people will feed different percentages. It's whatever works for you. If you're interested in learning more about how to feed a raw diet, I'm going to provide several links in the video description below, along with a raw food calculator that will tell you just how much to feed your dogs. I recommend you take a look at the links I provide, do your research. I'm just some guy on YouTube. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. I don't claim feeding your dogs raw is any kind of panacea, but it is a much healthier alternative than commercial dog food. I've been feeding this way 20 years with absolutely no issues and have nothing but positive to say about it. I often like to pet my dogs while they're eating raw food. When they're eating any kind of food, it prevents things like food aggression. A lot of people are under the mistaken notion that feeding your dog raw will turn it into some type of bloodthirsty, ravenous animal that will view you as a food source. That's not the case. But again, don't take my word for it. Do your research. Eating raw is great for their oral hygiene. Crunching through all those bones prevents any tartar buildup on the teeth. Which means they end up having good smelling breath because their teeth aren't all rotten. You can see he powers right through the bone of those chicken leg quarters like it's nothing. We did about a 5-mile hike today through the Mississippi River Valley. Some beautiful fall colors. If you check out my channel, those videos will be loaded up possibly by the time this is up or shortly after I put it up. Now my dogs live in the house, they don't live in the kennels. Kennels are just merely to separate the dogs when I have a dog in heat or when I'm feeding them. State statute 343.40 does require me to have a doghouse, even if my dogs don't live outside. I assume that's because Minnesota is one of the coldest states in the United States, and they just want to make sure dogs aren't exposed to the elements without protection. Kurgan's eating some of those chicken gizzards and hearts. He's not a real big fan of organ meat. He generally saves it for the end of his meal. So now you get a chance to see what a standard meal looks like, raw meal looks like for a dog that's around 120 pounds. Again, he'll eat a second meal later on today that will consist of something pretty similar to what you saw there. I have a playlist of over 90 feeding videos that I'm going to leave a link to in the video description below if you want to learn more. See more videos of my dogs eating various types of things. Check it out. Like, subscribe, and share. That's all, folks. Bye.